Hey everyone, Chris here from Real Rideshare Stories. If you're new to the channel and you're looking for different things within the rideshare industry, whether it's news, tips and tricks for passengers and drivers, or what actually happens on real rideshare rides, start now by hitting that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. All right, I got a pretty crazy video for you today. It's going to be a little bit different than the normal because we're going to do a reaction video tied in with the actual video of it itself. If you want to check out the original video, link is in the description below. You can head over there and check it out. But let's get right into it. So this video is a video from a passenger who was recording their driver for acting extremely unprofessionally. And I'm going to read a little bit from the description that he wrote out just to kind of highlight the context from the beginning of the ride to the time that he started recording the ride. And if you want to read a little bit more, go check out his video and read the links, or I'm sorry, read the description in the link in my description so you can get right there. That's a little confusing, but yeah, go in my description, click on the link, that'll take it to his video, check out his description, and it gives all the context there. I'm just going to highlight a few things out of that just to put it into perspective of what's going on in the ride. So right from the start, it was pretty clear there was something off with this guy. He had a bad attitude, which sure, people are permitted to have on a bad day, I guess. So real quick, I'm just going to interject and say, yeah, that's true. We all have bad days. We don't know what happened before that. He could have had a really bad ride. He could have had a string of bad rides. Maybe he's just burnt out. Whatever it is, if you have a bad ride, if you're feeling burnt out, take some time off. So if you just had a bad ride, go offline, go grab a cup of coffee, go walk around, stretch, whatever it might be. If you are able to reset, then, reset and then go back online in a little bit. Or if it really shook you and you need the rest of the day off or a couple days off, take that time off. There's nothing wrong with that. It's going to make you a better driver. It's going to make things just better overall. And your passengers are probably going to pick up on that pretty quick if you're calm, collected, and professional versus, rude or something along that line. Just my thoughts on that. But when I was discussing the difficulty in finding him during the pickup, he snapped, "I don't use the phone, I only text. That way I have a written record of everything with all of my passengers. No he said, she said." So this person doesn't pick up their phone. This is one thing. If you have a dash camera and you want everything recorded, whether it's phone conversation or, a text string or something, a dash cam records with audio. So just so you know, you can answer your phone, especially if somebody's trying to find you. Don't be that guy who's trying to make it hard. So in 5 minutes you collect and you cancel and collect. Don't be that guy. Try to pick up your passengers. Just saying, you're probably going to make a lot more money that way. As we approached the convention center, he complained that traffic was very heavy. I inquired as to whether or not it would be easier for him to pull over before the destination so we could get out sooner and he wouldn't have to sit in the non-moving traffic. That really set him off. That is when the cursing started, and that is when I started recording him for our safety. So yes, this is in Las Vegas. So as they were going to a convention, there are certain rules in Las Vegas on what you can or where you can drop people off when it comes to certain areas and things like that. So yeah, there are a little bit of differences when it comes to it, but nobody should be stopping on a busy road to block traffic or anything like that. Pull over to a side road, pull over into a driveway, a parking lot, whatever it might be. If there's a person requesting to get out, or even if you're at the drop-off point, make sure you always pull over where it's going to be safe for the passengers to get out, and it's also not going to block traffic where you as a driver could get a ticket, if you're a driver, that is. All right, so that's kind of the context leading up to it. I'm going to play the video, watch it. Probably I might stop it in a few spots just to kind of talk and share my thoughts or opinions on it, but here you go.
Yeah. So was that not, I'm genuinely curious, was that not like an allowed place to let people off, or how's that work?
No street is allowed to let people out of the car.
Really?
Now, I don't know the exact rules in Las Vegas because I don't drive there. It's my market. Anybody who's watching this video, comment below if you're in Vegas. Let me know the actual rules when it comes down to that, especially if it's something to do with just dropping off somebody on the side street or on the main street, something like that. Let me know because I'd really like to know that.
You didn't even spell it right. Where that comes from? Why do I get that so much? I don't know. What is this entrance on the right that's the one lane over, may I ask?
Don't know.
May we use that so we can get out sooner?
You can get out when we get to the drop-off location.
You understand, like, if we don't...
understand, we have rules that you guys come in the city every single day and think you can just do whatever the hell you want to do.
I respect what you're saying. I do understand that you can't keep a passenger in your car.
And I will report you to Lyft if you get out of my car. And I will have your account deactivated so quickly.
Again, anybody in Vegas, let me know what's the whole deal on that for real when it comes down to it.
You're kidding me.
You cannot get out in the middle of the road.
Which is why I'm asking you if you would pull in to a safe destination.
When we get to the convention center, yes, I will pull in.
So you will not pull in to a destination that is closer if I'm asking to exit your vehicle sooner.
Are you always a dickhead?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
You heard me plain and loud as day, man. Are you always a dickhead? You're just being a complete tool bag right now.
You're kidding.
Did I stutter?
I am saying if someone
I'm saying this is the drop-off location. This is the closest place to drop you off. This is where I will drop you off at.
If a passenger... No, I'm free to talk, so you don't have to respond, obviously. If a passenger has... Are you kidding right now?
All right, yeah, that's not cool. If a passenger is requesting to get out before, again, there's nothing really wrong with that. Just find a safe place to do it. Or if you are a driver who has to kick out a passenger early, do it in a safe place. But yeah, don't go off the wall like that. Even raising the music is just not right. And then he lowers it.
I hate these conventions.
I hate these conventions. Well, Las Vegas is building a bigger convention center if it's not already completed.
Please turn the music down. We're on
Sorry, is this your car?
I'm sorry?
Is this your car?
I am asking you to please turn the music
down. Don't tell me what to do in my car.
Are you nuts?
No, I'm tired of assholes like you trying to tell me how to do my job.
I am requesting that you turn the music down.
I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck.
Are you out of your mind? Look, I don't really feel safe in this vehicle now at this point.
Okay.
I would like to leave your vehicle.
Well, when we get up here, you can leave. It's always this show, man. It's always a shot show. People come in and think they're big badasses.
I have not told myself or you that I'm a big badass. All I've asked you about is how we can pull over or not.
I told you, when we get to the actual drop-off spot, you can get out of the car.
Have I spoken disrespectfully to you, though? I understand that when passengers make requests, it can make your job harder, but I haven't sworn at you. I haven't called you names. Like, I understand that you deal with this on a regular basis. I'm really not trying to flip you a hard time here, man.
With assholes like you every single day.
Why are you cursing at me?
All right, yeah. I mean, we have bad passengers, and passengers have bad drivers. This passenger clearly has a bad driver. Whether he was, like I said, whether he had a bad ride, bad experience beforehand, whatever it was, this passenger, I got to side with 100% on this in this circumstance. No matter what, he never asked or he never said anything that was like demanding or demeaning in any way or disrespectful. He was, trying to get some information. He was trying to ask, and he was, always kind of nice about it. So I don't know what was going on there, but that driver, whew.
Guess what? We're here.
May I exit your vehicle? Are you okay with that?
No, not until we get down there.
Okay.
Still doesn't let him out.
We have rules, sir. You need to learn how to follow them. You're not special.
I have never had a ride like this before.
I don't really give a flying fuck.
Are you out of your mind?
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
Can't wait to report you on this.
Yeah, enjoy it.
All right, so yes, that was a pretty crazy ride. Again, if you are a driver that drives for Uber or Lyft, never act like that. That's just being very disrespectful and very unprofessional. Always be professional and respectful of your passengers. If your passengers are disrespectful in any way, shape, or form, that's when you can pull over and cancel the ride and kick them out, or whatever it is. But always treat others with respect on both sides. That's all I got to say with that. Yeah, just a crazy ride overall. Also, that Lyft driver had been deactivated according to the description as well. So if you were wondering if that driver was deactivated or not, yes, he was. So he is not driving for Lyft anymore. Probably out there driving for Uber, as most drivers drive for both platforms. But no, he is deactivated from Lyft because of this ride. All right, that's the end of today's video. Again, if you want to see the whole video or if you want to read all of the description of this ride and encounter, click the link in the description below and it will take you there so you can check it out or read all of the information. Also, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time a new video is uploaded. And as always, never drink and drive, always tip your drivers, and we'll see you next time.